Hi everybody, welcome to card reading. I'm just going to move this a bit for you. Now, give your thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you want to. My name's Margaret and I'm going to talk to you about communication. But before I do that, I'm going to give you a little exercise. I'm going to teach you how to sign like and finger spell like in the Australian sign language, yeah? But what's going to happen, you're not going to see me do it. I'm going to sit next to my chair and say how to do it without watching me, okay? So I'm going to do that right now, and later on I'm going to give you the how to do it when you're watching me, yeah? So I'm just going to sit down here. Hi everybody. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to teach you how to do the L, like, for like. So you got the hand that you write with, okay? Then you got the hand that you don't write with. Put the hand that you don't write with out flat. You can do it in front of you or down flat. That's how you do it. With the hand that you write with, get the finger next to your thumb and lay it on your palm, okay, of your hand, okay? That's an I, or L, for like. Now I, you use the same finger that you use for I, and you place that on your middle finger of the other hand that you don't use, alright? And on top of it, alright? So that's an I. So you got L, I, then you got K. K, you kind of, with the hand that you write with, you have like a half a circle. You do a half a circle with your thumb and the next finger, and your other fingers are into your palm, alright? And that kind of look like a C, right? So what you do at the top of your C, or half a circle, whatever you want to call it, I think it's the second knuckle. With the hand that you don't use, the finger next to your thumb, you put it on the knuckle on top of that finger, okay? Yeah, so that's okay. Now the E, you get your same finger that you next to the thumb. Next, go to the hand that you don't use and put it on the top of the finger next to the thumb. Yeah, and that's the E. So you got L, I, K, E. Alright, that's like. Now I'm going to teach you how to sign. So you got the hand that you use, yeah, you write with, and you put it on like where your chin is, and you put the whole lot next on it, and you move it kind of like back, like that. You've got your hand and move it. If you're white, you do it from right to left. If you're left-handed, you go left to right, yeah. And when you do that, you move it across. You bring the whole finger in, all your fingers into your palm. With your finger, your palm, your, what you call it, thumb up, yeah? That's how you sound like. Now, hi again. I'm assuming half of you guys didn't get that right. Probably more than half of you. And that's fine. It's not a test. You're not going to pass or fail on it. It's not about that. It's part of this. The reason I'm doing this is showing you when you talk to someone or listen to someone, 80% of communication is through your body language, right? You kind of learn then. It's quite hard, isn't it? And I will show you later how to do it properly if you didn't get it. Because it's not like it's not a right or wrong. It's not a test, alright? It's just see how you go with it, yeah. And like I said, it's quite hard. But like I said, 80% of your communication is body language. How you work with it, you know, how you listen to a person, how they don't listen to you, or they do listen to you. A lot of it makes it with him. Good example, I just did a missing person about 3 or 4 days ago, and I talk about I think of a shelly. Now, if you don't know what a shelly is, it's an old-fashioned word. I don't think they have them these days. It's something that you cut your cobs with, or your corn with, or bamboo with. They use it on the farm. It's like a long, big knife. It's quite big. It's quite, I would say, yeah, about that big, probably bigger. Depends on where you work, with a long handle. So it's quite big. And I remember talking about this on this person who went missing. That's what I thought. There was a farmhouse, kind of like a farmhouse, and I feel like that's where they keep the shellies and stuff like that, you know. And I remember a young person who emailed through me, I say email, it's not quite the right word, emailed through to me and said, what a shelly is. And I thought, this person listened to me. He actually listened, he or she really listened to me, because this was like 2 minutes into the YouTube thing I did. And I thought, that's really good, because that shows me this person listened to me. Yeah, so that's quite interesting. But I have got other things related to the same thing. And one of the things, we don't understand you. That's fair enough. I do have dyslexia, so my speech not quite out there. But it's interesting, because I wonder if this person's from England or in America, in Canada. I got the 4 countries: Australia, Canada, England and UK. Yeah, I just got them 4. But is it more because we speak different languages, or is it actually my dyslexia? So it's interesting how it works out, because they go, oh, can you speak more English? I'm thinking to myself, are you from Canada? Are you come from Britain? Because I'm not, yes, I am hard to understand sometimes, but not that hard. So yeah, so that's why I did it, because it's more, did you understand me? Did you? It's really hard when you don't see a person communicating with you and they're not there right in front of you, isn't it? It's really hard. I remember one year, because I did disability, and we did the same thing with flatten your hair, and that was really hard. So that's why I did it. The other reason I'm doing this is and I'm not going to put anything down or anyone down, but do we really listen? Do we really listen and communicate in the right way? Because people say, yeah, you're good at it, but then I'm watching this thing on the COVID-19 and Black Lives Matter, yeah? And I'm not going to get into it a bit. I might talk a bit about it later, but it's interesting. How many of you people out there, and I'm going to use here in Bendigo, our region, to say it. Here in Australia, doesn't matter what state you go to, we have 5 channels. I think we got 6 now, I could be wrong. But we just say we got 5 channels. And each 5 channels, all but one, all do English news, everything's English, right? And in each station you have like channels, you have your region. So each region has their own channels, right? So each region will have their own 5 channels. Your ABC, house ABC, channel 2, channel 7, channel 9, and channel 10, right? So we all have them in each region, right? And with the COVID-19, we all know what's going on with COVID-19, because if you've heard about the Melbourne one right now, that's the main one right now here in Australia. How many of them don't match up with each other in the news sense? How much of them are really listening to each other and showing that news? Like, because when I watch it, I don't know with other states or regions, but here in Victoria, most of this in that region itself, with the 5, well, sorry, I should say 4 channels, so one doesn't do English, they're not saying the same thing. So I'm wondering, are they communicating with each other as a official thing? Are they communication? Are they getting the same information? And it's the same with the radio. It's like so many, like, thank God I am with Southern Cross. It's a Channel 9 station, and the 100%, no, sorry, Triple M station. They're mocking it a bit, and I think, thank God they're just mocking it, because if they were telling the truth here right now, God help them. But in with that, with not with the mocking side of it, the realistic, like we're meant to be right now here in Melbourne, 192, 193, something like that, cases of COVID-19. And that's all I know right now. I don't watch the news, but I know from the facts. I know if I went to, and this was channel, I actually don't know what channel it was actually, I think it was 9. So if I went to channel 7, it'd be a different number, I'm telling you right now. And if I went to 10, it'd be another different number. And that's what I mean. It's interesting how communication works, isn't it? Like in with the whole story behind it, if you listen to it, and I'm not going to say go out right now and do it, but if you listen to your stories of it in your own region, in your own countries, and you pick up, like, I don't know how many of you guys have in your station, how many stations you have in your country, but if you have about 3 or 5 stations, I would highly recommend you just to watch it. And you will see it. You see different stories for different things related to that same topic. Doesn't matter what the topic. You can use. I'm using Black Lives Matter and COVID-19 because that's the 2 bigger stories out there on the news. But I'm assuming there's others. But it's really interesting where. I don't want to say facts, but a part of these facts are not really getting the facts right to the point where nothing makes sense. And that's, to me, it's poor communication. And I won't get right into it, I might do it a bit later. But to me, it's poor communication because there's a whole reason behind. Perhaps I can go through it right now with you a bit. Where you think as something so important that will work together and get the right information across, the right communication across, where if there is 194 cases here in Victoria, you let the whole 5 channels know that, and the whole 5 channels get the right information out there with the same information, not, well, this channel is saying 150, this station is saying 179, this station is saying 194. It doesn't work. It shouldn't work that way. And it's a media thing, and that's a job thing. That, to me, it's a lack of work. It's not, that's lack of trust there. To me, it is. And that's why I'm using this, and that's why I chose communication. It's interesting how we look at communication. You just look at it, and because we do this, and we're talking right now, it's all it is. But you think about people who are non-verbal, who can't talk, or they have a disability, and it's not normal talking like this. Like, there are people who can make noises, but they can't communication. But do you really watch the body language? Do you really watch what they're doing? Perfect example, when I was little, I could not talk towards 9. One thing my mum used to say to me, when I was little, if I didn't get my way, I would lay on the ground and stand my feet. Then maybe she knew what I wanted, but that's what I did. And Mum said, I was like a spoiled little brat. Actually, she said I was like a spoiled little brat. And for that reason, she didn't let me get away with it. She just treating me like a kid. So what? You need to stop or you're grounded kind of thing to me. But the other thing with him, Mum used to say I would point to things that I wanted, or I would take her or whoever to whatever I wanted. How many people out there, how many of you guys know people who do that? Where you might know someone who's non-verbal and you might think, oh, there's no way to communicate with this person. No, I'm not putting anyone down here, I'm just saying it out there. No way to communicate with this person, but this person might be looking at something that they want, like McDonald's. So we all know about McDonald's, so I just use McDonald's. And this person might be just looking at McDonald's. I bet you 9 out of 10 people out there will think, oh, they're just looking at McDonald's. But do we know that that person really wants McDonald's? Can they have McDonald's? Yeah, and there's a lot of things behind that. I'm going to get into that too, because I mean, communication is just a big thing out there. I'm telling you, it's a huge thing out there. And I'm happy to share this with you. No, like I said, non-verbal or people with learning disabilities or things like that. So I'm going to share them with you. So that's where this is ending. Hope you enjoy. Like I said, subscribe if you want, give a thumbs up if you want. So I did say I'm going to show you how to do like, spell like. So what you do, like I said, you get your non-hand and you can put it up like this or like this, and you get your thumb, the finger next to your thumb, and you just put it down or like that, and that's an L for like, yeah. Then you got the I, and you get this finger here to your non-finger hand and put it on the top of your middle hand on your non-finger, and that's an I, yeah. And K, it's like I said, a half a circle or a C with your hold the rest of your fingers into your palm like that, and you get this bit, like I think it's your second knuckles, like I said, and put it there. So you put these down into your palm like that, and you put that in like that. So you still got the C, as I say, it comes like a C, and you put it in like that. So it's a K, and the E is like I said, you get your finger next to your thumb and go like that. That's an E. So got I, so L-I-K-E. That's how you spell like. And how you do like in sign language is just put your whole hand, you can put your thumb down or up, it's up to you, and just go like. I'm assuming half of you guys didn't get this, so probably more than half of you. Don't worry if you didn't get it right, because it is really hard when you don't see someone doing it, and this is what I'm doing this communication for, to show you some things. It's not as easy as you think it is. We all take things for granted, we do. I don't care who you are, we do take everything for granted. And yeah, and this is why I'm doing it. And I will talk to you more about different communications and how things relate to other things. Before I finish, I want to talk to you about autism. Just a few minutes of it. If you watch someone with autism and you think they're not communicating with you really well, the reason they don't communicate with you really well, most of them can't read your body language, and that's part of your body language. And the other reason is the tone of your voice. They find it really hard to hear the tone of your voice, and that's why people say with autism, communication is part of it, because they don't get the whole, you're saying you're happy but your body language is saying you're angry. No, that kind of, oh, you're saying you're not happy but I can't read it, I can't get this, I can't get, you look okay, why do you say you're angry but you don't look angry, kind of thing. So it's all that. So that's why I put this one into it. So if you have someone who has autism and you're thinking, oh, I don't get it, it's probably because they can't read your body language. It's the hardest thing for someone who has autism. They can't read your body language. Sometimes verbal is good. It depends on the person with autism, but normally 9 out of 10, yeah, they can't read your body language. And that's why they say communication is 80% of your body language. So that's an interesting thing that I want to share with you. So next time if you see someone with autism and cracking it, it's probably because they don't understand you. Yeah, so hope you like and subscribe if you want. And I'll see you for the next communication one. I'm going to do this once a week. I would talk about my dyslexia and me being psychic once a week. And I will do missing person once a week. Twice a week, sorry. And yeah, so see how we go from there. Bye. Thank you for watching.